right, welcome to the One Podcast to eventually rule them all, episode number 72.
Yeah.
Hey man, we got a lot to get into tonight because my name is the Beast Snow. We got Jordi back again. Chongo's always been here. Devin, Bliss, don't want to miss. And we got Cody up there. Cody, he was late. He was the first time he was late, but he's here, I guess.
Oh, all right.
Oh, well, yeah, don't be sad you're here.
I'll have to be.
Be sad you're here.
We want you to be because you know what? We got a lot to talk about today. Devin's got some great news to get into. We're going to review some games. Jake's Power Hour.
Revisit.
I can review a game.
We're revisiting a game today.
Okay. And we're going to talk some shows. In the Shadow Knows.
Good run.
And we're going to talk some wrestling. Elimination Chamber results. Oh, man, I can't wait to get into that. But first, let's play Do You Know a TOPTERTA, sponsored today by the 1-1 draw that Manchester United got in the Champions League. And I ask,
Looking at my scarf today.
what's the video game franchise that should have quit while they were ahead?
EA.
EA.
Just all of EA. The entire thing.
Yep.
After release date 3, just stop.
Listen, I want to disagree, but maybe pissing me off, man.
Well, that's a company.
Oh, shit. You know what? Honestly, Call of Duty.
What got worse?
Call of Duty's fine. It's just not for us.
No, it's not even that. We just need something else.
Then play something else.
I don't know.
Battlefield.
I have been, and that's not it.
Halo.
that ain't. I mean, it was for a little bit, but I don't know.
I've come to the realization that Call of Duty's fine. We just don't have the time to play it to be that good anymore.
Nah.
I don't.
It's fine, I guess.
They've just been increasingly making broken games that they don't fix.
I'm pretty sure the games were just as broken when we were playing them all the time. There
Nah,
were still only 1 or 2 guns that everybody used in competitive.
I think when you're a child, you really don't care about
Yeah.
shit like you do now. Like,
Yeah.
kids still be playing Fortnite and loving it. Ain't no substance to that.
Even Fortnite puts a lot of work into what they do, though.
And they do, but it's build, shoot, and wear a fucking Naruto skin. I don't know, though.
To answer my question, I'm going to say Gears of War.
Yes.
That's fair. Yeah.
I can't agree with that, and I can't think of another one. I'm trying.
Madden.
Stop while they're ahead? I don't know, because I still want more of it.
But it's not good anymore.
No, but there's a chance. There's always, I hold out hope. I don't
think.
know. I am too. That's tough. SSX. The last SSX game that came out was fucking garbage.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, they should have stopped at Tricky.
At Tricky. And then just keep remastering Tricky for every new system like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Surprised you didn't say Destiny.
I only played 2 and I hated it. I assumed 1 was the exact same game.
Devin doesn't think Destiny was ever ahead.
Destiny 1, now that was a game.
I saw some new Destiny gameplay of the same shit that I played when I was playing Destiny.
Yeah.
Like yesterday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, it's still the same damn thing that's been going on for like 5 years. It just
I played Destiny with Snow for like 6 hours one night, and we just were on the same map, just shooting.
Yeah.
So Jake says EA, Devin says
Yep.
SSX, Cody says Call of Duty, Jordi.
Honestly, I might just go with first-person shooters in general, just because Battlefield should have
It's
stopped
still
too.
my gimmick, brother.
Cody, he said a game, guys. He said a game.
I know,
Right,
but
I'll
like,
pick a game. I'll pick a game, but Cody has to pick a game too.
fine.
He picked Call of Duty franchise.
Yeah. I'll just stick with COD.
Need for Speed.
Hell no, we need more of those.
Is Need for Speed not getting better?
I don't know. I played Heat and I didn't like it.
You
I thought
didn't
I thought the last one that came out was cool.
It's not getting any better, but it's not getting worse.
Yeah.
So
I played with Redacted,
Of course.
and I beat the shit out of him 13 times.
And he hated
I don't
it.
want to play this game anymore.
That makes me miss Virtua Fighter too.
never got into Virtua Fighter now.
You know
Soul
what I wanna
Calibur.
play again?
Love Virtua Fighter. Also, Soul Calibur 4 on, or was it 5? I think it was 5. The one with Ezio.
Who?
The one with
Was
Ezio.
that Ezio? I think that was 5.
Yeah, it was 5.
Love. Me and Derek went in on that game for many nights. Could
You know
have
what
been
game
professional players.
I have been really wanting to play again recently?
What?
Monster Hunter World.
I look at it daily.
Boo.
All
So
right.
good.
All right, Devin.
So good. Code, did you ever play Monster Hunter World?
Oh yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. I didn't play Iceborne, but
Oh, it's
think-
a completely different game once you get to Iceborne.
I
You
know.
gotta
I think
fight Wolf
the
Goth and fucking Safi Jiva.
I think the last thing I did was when Django or whatever the pickle monster came in.
You know, I was supposed to play Monster Hunter World and with one of my best friends, and
I remember that,
he just didn't play with me. So
Well,
and then blamed you.
blame
if
me.
you'd ever like to play, Brandon, let me know.
I don't know if I'm qualified enough to be able to play with such a grandmaster as yourself.
Well, I have to restart, so
Okay.
I don't. I can hop on with you boys and just
Just
kill
go
everything.
go fight the Leshen.
no,
I will not.
nope,
I spent fucking 6 different hours trying to do that.
yep. I tried to fight it with somebody that had like seven or 800 hours on the game, that had beaten the game completely.
Yeah, Leshen's a one-on-one fight.
And no, you can do multiple plays.
You can do it with multis.
I did it
What?
with him. Yeah,
Mhm.
he and I did it together.
Huh.
And the Leshens still beat the shit out of us.
Yep.
I got so close to beating it. So close.
Same.
Such a hard fight.
It
So
really
long.
is.
Never played. Sorry.
Raging Brachiodeos is also a fucking pain in the ass.
I don't remember if I did that one or not.
You didn't because it was Iceborne.
Ah, okay, then nope.
You probably fought Brachiodeos.
You
Big-
didn't
big
raid.
teeth
Right,
looking dude.
Oh
Big
yeah,
teeth
yeah, yeah.
looking dude that shoots off the
Like the spikes.
No, it does a blast damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Blue does
Yep,
green
yep.
splash damage.
All
You could
right.
also say WWE 2K. Should have quit while I was ahead.
What?
Was it ever ahead?
2K?
19 was fine.
I don't think 2K was ever ahead.
19 was fine.
I loved SmackDown vs. Raw.
Same. Jody, what game you got?
I said Tekken.
Oh, Tekken.
Ooh.
Ooh,
yeah.
what Tekken though? 5? I'd stop at 5. I loved 5.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'd stop at 5, but I would keep the customization from 7.
Trying to think. I think the
Think
last
you
one I
want
fully played was like tag team tournament.
Ooh, that's old.
Yeah.
Well, there was one that came out on PS3.
Yeah,
I
I think that was
didn't-
Tag 2.
Still old, but it came out.
I hadn't played Tekken since Tekken 3 with my grandpa. And,
Bro, I love Tekken.
That was a good one.
anyways,
All right, everybody, shut up. It's time for Devin's news.
Play my music, my sweet, amazing tag team partner of life forever.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Blizz.
Welcome back to the news with Devi B and the boys. This is a completely monogamous podcast. I love each of my friends in their own way and for their own reasons, and not Not in any sexual ways, purely platonic. Lay in the same bed, under the same blanket, maybe cuddle, but that's it.
We've definitely cuddled on multiple occasions.
Love
And
that it
anything else
just
that
gets
happens?
less believable the more it goes on.
That's it.
Yeah.
What's not
Like you're
believable?
it's like you're trying to convince yourself.
Convince myself what?
I swear I'm not gay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm trying to do the news. Can we please move
Yeah,
on?
get out with it. Come on, bub.
Sick Jordi on you. Crunchyroll.
Already on you.
Double
I don't need a
clothesline you
doctor.
both.
I don't need a doctor on my tail. Crunchyroll is on the Switch. So you have a Switch. You can watch Crunchyroll on it now. It took long enough. I don't watch anything on the Switch anymore.
I never did.
I used to, carry around Hulu on the Switch, just, walking around the house.
Is it on the Switch Lite?
I assume so. It's on the eShop.
I mean, I'll still never use it, but hey, cool.
Hey, Crunchyroll's great. Hey, an HIV cure has been found.
Using mRNA DNA.
So if you ever get HIV, don't worry. You can be cured. Rest in peace, Freddy.
Probably still worry if you get HIV.
Yeah, but don't worry because it's
Just go
healed.
fuck everybody that you see.
All
There's a
right.
cure. They'll be okay.
No. Not if you got
Not
it.
really.
If you gotta hold off on fucking. But if you don't, you do what you gotta do. Kairi Sane is coming back to wrestling.
Hell yeah.
Not WWE though.
Stardom.
Stardom. Yeah, we love her. Undertaker going to the Hall of Fame.
Deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
He
Don't
sure
like
does.
Mark Calloway, but the Undertaker deserves it, I suppose.
I suppose. The NFL and the XFL are working together on rules, officiating, and health and safety.
Okay.
So a little partnership there, all because of The Rock. All right, because he's just The Rock. I also want to say I didn't really have time at work, so none of these I didn't get a chance to put these in order and print it out and make it look neat and professional.
It's
So
fine.
we're just going down the line.
Nobody sees it, so
Yeah, but I'm gonna be saying stuff out of order. Like I'm gonna hit a topic and we'll get back to the topic.
All right.
that's fine.
All right. I apologize to my friends and everybody who listens. I try and make your lives easier. That's what I do. More enjoyable, even.
You do.
That doesn't sound sincere at all. Square Enix is planning to develop more HD 2D remakes in the future. So they just got done or are still working on a Final Fantasy. I want to say 8 or 9. That's coming out soon. Or just came out. I don't know.
Do you know what they said about Guardians?
Yep, that's where I am now. Guardians didn't meet initial sales expectations. So I don't really know what they expected. They were let down by it.
Award winning.
Yeah. I like. What do you expect?
It's my game of the year so far.
It's my game. Well, last year was my game of the year last year. Final Fantasy XIV has experienced substantial growth. So as you just heard before we got on the podcast, Endwalker got a 9.25 rating or whatever by Game Informer. So people are enjoying Final Fantasy XIV still.
Yeah, lots of people left WoW because of the Activision Blizzard controversies.
Yep. And Square Enix has multiple new titles planned for the fourth quarter of the year. There's new Max Raid battle event in Sword and Shield featuring various themed Pokemon, but the big ones are 5-star G-Max Kanto starters. They're going to be level 60 or level 80 instead of level 60. Normal 5 stars are level 60. These are going to be level 80 G-Max Kanto starters. That was the short Sword and Shield news for Pokemon Day, as we still rumble on through Pokemon Week.
It's also Palindrome Week too.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I had to say that to make myself look smart in front of our astrophysicist.
Love palindromes around here.
It's nice to try and feel smart around him, but he can look at the stars and know exactly what fucking second it is. So, that's what we get for having a friend like him.
All right.
He knows which stars are actually fucking comets in orbit.
He knows which one's gonna hit us in a couple years.
I can't wait for like a real astrophysicist to hit me up for a project, and I'll be like,
yeah, they stars, man.
He
It's a
can
good star.
smell. He can smell comet dust from 2 light years away.
Wow.
Also, still need to get my shiny Articuno if I want that, but
Did you?
I didn't get that. So
Love that
Well,
shiny
you-
Articuno is just the normal colored Articuno.
Of a normal Articuno, yeah. Listen. If you want the shiny Zapdos, you have to sign up. You can start signing up, I think, tomorrow for the competition. And then when it starts, all you have to do is 3 battles. You don't even have to win. You just have to play 3 battles, and then you get it when it's over.
what does it even look like?
The Galarian Zapdos,
Is it like green?
the shiny one?
Yeah.
No, it's yellow and black.
It's the normal colored Articuno or Zapdos, just
Oh yeah, normal Zapdos.
Galarian
man.
form.
Cool. Love that.
Yeah, hey, you get what you deserve, right? It's the only way to get it, though, so you're going to have a pretty special Pokemon for right now. Street Fighter 6 was revealed. They gave Ryu a big-ass blockhead.
Yeah.
I thought the rest of them looked pretty good, but his head just big as fuck. Out there looking like Brock Lesnar.
He is Brock Lesnar.
Got sandals or something too? Heard something
He,
about that.
he was wearing sandals. He sure was. You know, you gotta slide him off. He fights him just with his feet. No socks, nothing, no shoes.
That has that support, man.
Capcom Fighting Collection is out with 10 games, including multiple Darkstalkers games and old Street Fighters, and it features online play. So it was like mostly Darkstalkers games. And some vampire fighting game. Just fighting games, really. There was a Street Fighter like puzzle game.
Okay.
Nothing super cool, but I mean, if you're into old games like that, sure. Diamond and Pearl patch adds the Arceus origin mark for Pokemon from that game, along with the time travel award and art. This almost pretty much basically for real confirms that there will be home transfers from at least Arceus to New Diamond and Pearl, which will be cool. I'm hoping for obviously availability to Sword and Shield, along with the new forms. I don't know. There are new moves in there, though, so Sword and Shield will also have to be updated. I don't know how that's going to work.
Right.
But there are some new moves.
Do you have the new Quillfish evolution?
Of course, you have to get it to get Arceus. You get it in story. Have you not gotten it yet? Or did you beat it? You just kill it?
I haven't beaten it yet.
No. It's one of the...
I haven't beaten the game yet.
You have to fight a few alpha Pokemon. It's one of them.
I evolved it, so it didn't feel like...
You like the way it evolves? Dumb, huh? I agree.
I just fought Goodra, and I'm about to catch whatever Pokemon of the lake.
I mean,
I think it might be next.
There was
Like
there's a
Acuity
few
or
others.
whatever.
There's a few others I had to do
There's
that for.
3 you have to get.
I had to do that for was it Basculin? Was that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Basculin with the recoil, yeah, that one. I didn't like that one at all.
Stantler.
I did Stantler as soon as I could, which I still wasn't a fan of, but
It won't become night for me right now because at the part of the story I'm at, it just stays pink or whatever. So I can't evolve my level fucking 75 Ursaring to Ursaluna.
Man, I just slept until I found a full moon, so
My shit won't fucking go because I'm at the part where I quelled all the frenzied Pokemon and the sky is pink permanently.
Yeah. I don't stay that way for long.
I'm good.
Yeah, you can just sleep, and if you have a peat block
I do.
in your back, you can keep sleeping, nightly, and it'll tell you if Ursaring can evolve before you like waste your time going all the way to Ursaring to do it. Where are we at? Bethesda is retiring its PC launcher. It's migrating its whole library to Steam.
Good, because Bethesda's launcher was kind of trash.
Cody, Jordi, this is for us. Fire Force and Soul Eater are in the same universe.
Oh hell yeah!
Really?
Would you like to
Seems-
be spoiled?
Yeah,
It's not.
spoil me.
It's not really even a spoiler, really. So the end of Fire Force ended, right?
I did not. I
The
never
guy who made Soul Eater, Fire Force ended. He's retiring now. So at the end of Fire Force, there are a few panels. It shows like very small child Maka, Black Star, and Kid, along with Shinigami-sama.
Hell yeah.
Just there at the end,
Nice.
yeah. And at the very bottom, it says like up next, Soul World or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
But I don't. I think that's just like, hey, go read Soul Eater now, because he has said he's retired. But I'm hoping that it comes with like a Soul Eater anime reboot. It'd be great
that
for
would
me.
be
That would
really
be-
cool.
But yeah, so he's retired. Fire Force ended. End of it's very cool for people who really like him, like I do. So there we go. Hell yeah, we love it. Also, Excalibur was in it, Cody.
As you should be.
Yeah, well,
His legend predates back to the 17th century, I'll have you know.
Yes, it does.
yep, Baka.
Excalibur.
So
There's
good.
a rumor that 2K will launch multiple Lego sports games, and at least one of them is going to be by Sumo Digital, and they made Sackboy. I saw today that there was like it said they confirmed a racing game,
Okay.
but I don't know how true that was.
I mean, I know there used to be like on I think PS like the original PlayStation they had a Lego racing game that was a lot of fun.
Maybe the original PlayStation. I have that game on 64.
It was
It's
it
like
was fun.
it's like Mario Kart with Legos.
Yeah, but you actually get to like build your car and get new like speedier parts and shit.
The picture I saw was of like a NASCAR car just made out of Legos.
Ow.
But I did say multiple Lego sports games, so we'll see. AJ Styles re-signed with WWE, getting a big, and I put this in quotes, big money deal.
Apparently, it's like $3 million a year.
Damn.
Well, hey, I mean, shit, he gets it. Jordi, I have good news.
Mm-hmm.
Nier Automata has announced an anime.
Yep.
What?
Mhm.
Yep.
Do you know where it's going to be released?
I saw it on Funimation. I saw them post it or retweet it or something. So maybe Funimation.
I wonder if they're going to start it from the beginning or if they're starting from Automata.
That I have no
Fun one to
idea.
watch.
PS Plus games for March have been announced. They are Ghost Runner on PS5, Sonic Racing on PS4, Ghost of Tsushima, Legends, just Legends, and Ark Survival Evolved.
Ark's fine. I'm cool with. I'm really excited for Ghost Runner because I always wanted to play that game. So
Ooh.
I think Ghost Runner is what I thought Ghost of.
You went like 19 like you went like Mega Man
Atari.
enemy. Yeah.
What?
That was great.
Yeah.
You just
Like
I went-
you know the static when you see a boss in the old Atari games? That's about what you just did.
Oh, cool.
anyways,
All right. Well, yeah, I love it. Okay. WWE. You can play in universe mode. You can play as a single superstar. You can play superstar mode with whomever you want. That's just like a sub option in universe mode.
Okay.
As we said earlier, Machine Gun Kelly will be a playable character like Fred Durst in WWE. See if I have any more of that. Okay, maybe not. Hey, Elden Ring early review scores are 90% to 100%. The approval rating is 90% to 100. Nothing lower than 90.
Yeah. Even
It is-
Metacritic gave it like a 98.
It is the highest rated game of all time on OpenCritic, which is a place where people can go and criticize games. Highest rated game of all time on there. I await eagerly next week when one of our loving hosts reviews this game.
So, can I just add to that?
You sure can.
IGN gave Elden Ring a 10. And it said it's one of the highest scoring reviewed games of all time.
Yeah.
And I've heard that if you're not into Dark Souls, then you're not going to like this game.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense.
I shall save my money then.
Let me get here. I'm going to get in some Elden Ring reviews real quick. I just got 3. Okay.
All right.
This one, and I neglected to write down where they were. I know the last one is from the Washington Journal, and one of them is from the New York Post. Anyway, From Software has done more than just remix its earlier games and layer on open world influence with Elden Ring. The studio's conversation with the player goes in fascinating new directions, and they're a great surprise here for the longtime fans of Souls games. So if you love Souls, obviously you'll love that. That's what that means. Elden Ring is a game about discovering and pushing the limits of possibility. It dares you over and over to keep pushing, making this unlike any other adventure I've experienced. It would be an understatement to say Elden Ring has exceeded my expectations. Good one. That's high praise. High praise right there. Okay. What sets this apart from other From Software games isn't the world building. It's the world itself. If you've played a AAA game in the past decade, you know the drill. But a From Software open world doesn't feel like any other you've explored. So, Dungeons and Dragons, the Game of Thrones guy really got on this, huh? He said, I'm going to make it a good one. That must be why.
Fuck, that's going to make me want to buy it anyways because I love George R.R. Martin.
No, you got to pet that cat back there. That cat needs pets. Bailey needs pets. Good Bailey. Oh, such a good Bailey. Okay. Call of Duty Mobile passes $1.5 billion in microtransactions.
Who plays that game?
It's
No.
$1.5 billion worth of people.
It's sad that game is better than most of the Call of Duties that came out in the last few years.
Oh, no.
Hey, you win some, you lose some. Sony has called the Uncharted movie a new franchise.
It was good.
It's past 100 mil. I've quite literally only heard the movie is bad.
Yeah.
I heard it was good.
I
haven't
like
seen it, though.
all the reviews that well, not reviews, but all the reactions that I've seen were not great.
Hey, they I read today that they almost filmed that plane scene in the actual sky. I don't know how they would have pulled that off, but you know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
From Uncharted, I think it's
Where he's
3 maybe.
From
when the cars and
shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I read that they were going to film that in the air.
They should have.
No thanks.
Yeah, Shadow Warrior 3 will be PS Now's first day one launch title.
I have no idea what that is.
I talked about Shadow Warrior 3 a couple weeks ago. Just a action game. And I do want to say I wrote PS Now, and it looks just like Beast Snow, but with a P. And that's all I can think about when I look at it now.
Well,
that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
I know, but
okay. I mean, it's not that it looks like it. That's just what it is.
I know, but now I read it as P Snow. I was in my car.
Okay.
I was trying to get out. I was getting out of my car and I was looking over these notes and I was like, P Snow, what the fuck is that? PS Now. Day one launch title on PS Now though, so okay.
For it.
Horizon Forbidden West has God of War Easter eggs. If you find them, it'll get you a Kratos-inspired outfit. The outfit didn't look very Kratos-inspired aside from the face paint. So, yeah. Paul Dano, the guy who plays the Riddler in the new Batman, had trouble sleeping because of his character role.
All right.
Got a new Joker on our hands.
Well,
Heath Ledger yourself, bud.
Well, hey. listen, I read up on Heath Ledger a couple weeks ago, actually, and found out he just couldn't sleep when he was making movies.
Ah.
It's just it wasn't a Joker. It was movies. When he was making movies, he just couldn't sleep.
Fair enough. I also
Also,
can't sleep.
we are all older than him. Every one of us are older than him when he died. Isn't that crazy?
I thought he was.
That is crazy.
I thought he was like 50 when he died.
Nope, died in his 20s.
Damn.
How old was he?
I think like 27. I have to look up again, but yeah. I looked at that and I said, God damn. I'm older than that, man. It's because we watch like 10 Things I Hate About You, and, you know.
Mm.
You know.
No, I
Well.
sometimes get Heath Ledger confused with, and I don't know why.
Matthew McConaughey.
Nope. Nope. Much worse.
Mitch Hedberg.
Nope.
Morgan Freeman.
Nope. Mickey Rourke.
Oh.
You got a fucking problem.
How? All right.
I have no idea.
Just let him be.
I don't
Yeah.
know why.
No, there's no point in pushing that one.
Have you
further.
Have you seen any other Mickey Rourke movies besides Iron Man 2?
The wrestler.
The wrestler, yeah.
I knew there was
where
another
he
one.
was just a stretched leather bag on some human.
WrestleMania 25.
Yeah, when he was about to beat up Chris Jericho.
He did beat up Chris Jericho.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
BioWare has come out to say they're in the middle of production on a new Dragon Age game. Speaking of Dragon Age, last night I watched this movie called Hereditary, horror movie. Really kind of spooky. Didn't expect.
Yes. Oh, it is good though.
If
Yeah,
it's Devin, it's gonna spook me, so I gotta watch
best horror movie I've seen in a real long time, honestly.
Have you seen Midsommar?
it. No, but I want to.
I know, but I saw
It's the same genre.
I saw it.
You definitely need to watch it.
I may.
Speaking
Yeah,
of horror
Hereditary
movies,
was freaky.
speaking of horror movies, tune in a little bit later.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I watched that movie, and one of the things that Prime was like, "Hey, check this out." It was a Dragon Age movie with Felicia Day. So I watched the trailer. Bro, that shit was ass.
Yeah.
Felicia
Literally,
Day
like,
save everything.
we had better production quality for chicken wings than they did.
Hey, that's coming out soon.
Hashtag soon.
In my last bit of news,
Coming soon, just like
and-
beer.
in my busy day of work, EA they're ready to drop the FIFA brand from games. They're ready to just be EA football, EA soccer, something. No more FIFA.
There's some like rights or some goings on.
They want other licensing inside the game, like Nike. I don't know, Jordan. With FIFA, you can't have that. And that's all I have for today, my friends. Carry on, my wayward sons.
Good news day from the boy Devin.
May I carry on, or should anybody else would like to carry on, or?
I don't think I have
I don't
anything
have
else.
any news
All right.
today. No.
Go ahead, talk about that Call of Duty news.
Activision is gonna delay next year's Call of Duty.
Oh, actually, you know, fucking what? I wrote that down, and I just must have missed it, but I remember writing it down.
First time in nearly 2 decades it's gonna happen. But this year's is said to quote unquote gonna have a steady stream of content for the next 2 years. So we'll see,
Okay.
right?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Valhalla has apparently made $1 billion in revenue.
It's also on sale right now, so if anybody wants to pick it up, now's the time.
Damn.
A couple Paramount Plus news is first look at a live action Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
Fairly Odder.
Okay.
I saw that.
was shown.
I saw that like right before we got
Do we
on
have
here.
an announcement of actors?
It was gonna be Drake Bell playing Timmy Turner.
No.
But
He
not
already did
anymore.
that. He did
Not
that.
Yeah, he
anymore.
did the like live action episode.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who the guy playing Timmy is.
Okay.
Some skinny guy.
He looks like a nerd.
Fucking dork.
And the Halo TV show
Yeah.
will show Master Chief's face.
What?
Why?
I think they said
But-
they wanted people to be more personable with him or something like
But the
that.
mystery.
I don't know. I don't.
So it's gonna look like the actor that plays him. So
They had to because like I didn't want them to show Mandalorian's face either until they did it, and I was like,
Well, I mean that's different though. Like
no, it's not.
it kind of is because it was only built that we didn't want to see his face for like 4 episodes. Master Chief has been decades.
Mandalorian has literally been around. The story of the
No.
Mandalorians have been around much longer than.
I don't care. No one gave a shit about a Mandalorian until the show.
Maybe not you, but other people definitely did.
Okay.
well, I mean, you had Boba Fett, right?
No, that's not a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
They're not
He's just a
Mandalorians.
bounty hunter.
He showed.
I
his
think
face.
that as
Spoiler.
long as it's done well, then people won't hate it.
I don't know.
I'm
I
tired of people
kinda-
hating things before they go in and see what happens.
I don't like it, but I will see how well it goes with the story.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see, but it just feels like a fan servicey thing to me.
But if
It's
it,
like
but,
the first
like-
time they heard his voice too, kind of.
but like nobody wants to see his face, so it's not a fan service thing.
I don't know. People are weird.
I don't like it. And my last bit of news, can we say a prayer for the New Zealand women's national team player, Michaela Moore? She scored 3 goals in a game against the United States.
Damn.
Sure.
Her alone?
They were own goals.
Oh.
She gotta be fucking fired.
She scored a hat trick on her own team. A perfect hat trick, nonetheless, which was a left foot, a right foot, and a header.
Okay, like one time, sure, I get it. 2 times, all right, maybe you're just having a bad day. 3? How the fuck do you do it 3 times?
Captain.
Yeah, she
She
subbed off.
captain.
She got subbed off after 40 minutes, so she didn't make it to halftime.
She only
Wait, hold on.
she
That
played
was in
for
the first
40
half?
minutes and scored 3 goals on her own team.
All right, someone paid her. Someone on the other team was like, "Yo, here's
Yeah, there's no
10
way that
grand.
was an accidental fuck up.
yeah, like they are professionals. They're not there by accident."
Take a look at the video.
Wow.
So yeah,
That story just got worse the more it went on.
Yeah, it did.
so we'll see if she ever plays for the national team ever again.
I doubt it.
All right, Jake, take us into your power hour, please.
Whoop. Boys and girls, cats, squirrels.
Whoop.
We have a revisitation. A brand new, not brand new because I already talked about it on the podcast before. Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, I was wondering.
I revisited Cyberpunk 2077 after the next gen patch had been released. It didn't change anything.
Literally?
I mean, nothing that I've seen so far. I started a brand new game.
See,
It looks-
okay.
I mean, it looked good on PS5 anyways, and it played decently on PS5 anyways. So I don't know what it was supposed to change. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I haven't beaten it again. I haven't beaten it at all ever. I'm gonna try to play through it and actually beat the game, so I can see if it's worth playing on PS5. But I don't know. It's the same rating I gave it last time so far because it's the same game. Like,
See, I was wondering because I saw so many people be like, "Oh, this game is so much better," and I'm like, "It can't be that much better." That's hilarious.
All right.
Win some, lose some.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Well,
Devin, you said you got a review.
I do. I have been playing.
Oh yeah.
I have been playing a game called Astria Ascending. Okay. I didn't know what to expect out of this game when I first started playing it because it's not my type of game. Okay. First off, hand-drawn art. So, I'm pretty into it.
It's
Game
good?
is pretty. What I didn't think I was going to like about it is that it's basically a side scroller. You kind of just go through doors and just move left and right. There is no three-dimensional world. But one thing I do like about it is it reminds me a lot, gameplay-wise, of Final Fantasy X.
Okay.
It's turn-based. You have your squad of 4, and there is an ability skill ability tree that you can pick and choose from, depending on what you're doing. And you start out with you get 8 people to choose from, and you get them at all times. You can mix and match your party whenever you want, and however you want. Each of them has a main job that they do, like sorcerer, mage, healer, soldier, stuff like that.
Okay.
Then you can pick another job on top of that. So I'm using Big Lion Guy. He's one of the ones I'm using. So he has his main job, which is I want to say wizard or something. He's just a magic user. And then you could choose from shaman, chronomancer, and black mage. So I give him black mage as a second job, which powers him up, opens up a whole new set of skills and attacks. I did chronomancer there is someone who's specifically used to summon not aeons but astray. Okay.
Ashtrays?
Yeah, pretty much. Astray. Astrae.
Okay.
Not aeon, not ashtray, but astray. Which are basically gods. I literally just fought Ares.
They're basically aeons.
Yes, literally. And you get to use them until they die or you run out of focus points.
Okay.
So gameplay is very fun. Like I said, I love Final Fantasy X. It reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy X. This game though is fucking hard. I'm on chapter 5, so I get through chapter 1. It's no problem. Okay. I hit the boss in chapter 2, which is a fairy bitch, right? Fucking tough. I'm fighting. I literally fought her for 2 hours.
Damn.
You have her and 4 other fairies on her side, and just confusing you, doing damage. It just takes. It took forever to do it. And then I fought Ares, who is another astray you get to use. So yeah, I had to beat him 4 times before he was beaten. So he had 13,000 health to start out with. I get it down. He transforms. There's another 13,000 I have to deal with.
Damn.
And it did it 2 more times. So it's not easy, especially if you're stuck. So after that, I'm in this desert area, and I had a lot of ethers and potions and stuff, but I apparently didn't have enough because I was in there forever. I had run out of everything. I had no MP left. I was out of everything, and I'm just playing on normal, and this game is just hard, unforgiving.
Okay.
You'll get jumped by 20 monsters at once and have no magic, and I have a healer, a summoner, a magic user, and a tank. So I don't have anybody that's ready to just go hands up and attack with normal attacks.
Mhm.
So it gets hard, but if you can persevere and figure out a way to do it and kind of run or escape, then you can move on.
Okay.
The enemies do a shit ton of damage to you as well. They will one-shot everybody but the tank if you're not careful.
Yep, definitely sounds like Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, I'm on chapter 5, and I have no idea how many chapters there are. Art's beautiful. Gameplay is a lot like Final Fantasy X, just no 3D world side scroller, pretty much. There's like a also a game inside the game, kind of like a token game. I have no idea how to play it, but I've been playing it and losing all but like 3 matches. So, I recommend it. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. All right.
All right.
Where was it on?
I'm playing on PS5.
Okay.
I'm sure you can even like play it on Switch. It has to be on the Switch.
Probably on PC too.
I'm sure it's on PC, but like I'm saying, like it looks like it can run on anything.
Okay. The picture you showed looked pretty like you said, like it could run on pretty much anything.
And everybody's pretty customizable too. You buy and upgrade and equip weapons and hats and stuff like that.
Is the gear like specific to a person or job?
Some of it, yes, but some things like you can get like accessories that everybody can equip. Some people can equip the same shields. Some people can equip the same something else. Hats. They all give buffs and stuff, so I think
Devin,
you'd like it if you played it.
You know what
Yes,
game
sir.
to look into?
What?
Octopath Traveler.
Don't think I like that game.
I think you might.
Maybe I would. I don't know.
Combat's very similar to what you're describing. Art's not as like it's not like super high tech or anything like that. But it's more of an open world. It's kind of like what you're describing, but Final Fantasy, but with a less visually pleasing, I suppose.
I also
And there's 8
realized.
different characters with 8 different stories that you start with.
Amazing. I realize as I'm doing this now, I didn't tell you like any background of the game. So you are the 8 of your characters are demigods. Every like 3 years, there's a new group of demigods chosen. If you accept, you die after 3 years. So they are the 333rd demigods.
Okay.
And they're trying to save the land of harmonica, harmony, before they perish. No, there you go.
Cool, man.
Okay.
Such good shit, brother. Played some 2K today as well.
Hey, man. I only have 2 Pokemon left to catch in Arceus, and I'll be done with that game.
Oh yes, no, proud of you.
And then, you know what I'm going to do?
Play Soul Silver?
I'm going to go all the way back to Red and Blue, and I'm going to begin my journey back. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on it too. So,
are you buying them off the eShop, or you have some?
I have some, but I will be buying them off the eShop while I still can.
There you go.
And I re-logged into my Pokemon TCG online account.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. But I have millions of codes.
But I mean, it's pretty simple to get back into. But
I have a Pokemon TCG sponsorship.
Yeah, you do. Is that still a thing?
Yeah. Use code friendly at shoptcg.com.
Hell yeah.
And I bet once I play on an actual table with it, I'm sure I'll forget everything on how to play. So,
hey, listen.
Well, you'll come over and
I have 2 practice decks right here.
When you and Caleb come over with Caleb's kid, we can all play together.
Yep.
I will. Jordi, you have any games? We haven't seen you in a while.
Not technically. I've been playing Minecraft on PC, modded Minecraft. It's my first time doing that. I've been playing PS4 Minecraft for like 10 years. So
Welcome to the
big
real world.
upgrade. Yeah, right. It is a lot
Wait.
better. It's way better.
The console versions don't have mods?
No.
Or at least not PlayStation. I don't know about
Why?
Xbox. Oh yeah, no. On PlayStation, it's like 100% base.
Why would you do that? All right.
I've been playing with Jordi.
Minecraft is so good.
It is. There's
a good time.
There's like 95 mods on this server.
Damn.
It's been fun. I've been automating. What I've been working on is automating my what is it, my furnace room. Next, I'm gonna work on automating a farm.
Ooh.
Nice.
Build a
I
little house.
watched PewDiePie's series on Minecraft for a while. It was fun.
Yeah.
The only person I watched play Minecraft that I enjoyed watching play Minecraft was Captain Sparkles. And Syndicate.
Syndicate, yeah.
I miss Syndicate.
Him and the Hunting Optic, that series.
Mhm.
That was fun.
That series was super fun. But no, I've been playing with Jordi, and it's been a lot of fun.
Love Minecraft.
Devin does too.
Yeah, it looks like it. Cody, you been playing any games?
There is a huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Said you were playing one right now.
I am. It's a like launch to Game Pass game called Infernax. It's kind of Castlevania-y, but very hard. Well, I guess Castlevania can be pretty hard too, but it's a good game. Like, it's cool that they add in the whole like decision tree thing. Things you decide definitely matter in the game. So
Love those
it's
games.
cool. It's nice. You can choose between like a classic mode or a casual mode, where classic mode definitely is very hard and feels hard, where the casual just has more save points, has more more forgiving bosses and stuff. But it's really cool so far. I've got about an hour into it. I would say at least a 3.5 out of 5 so far.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
Cody.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
What does the Shadow know this week?
Let me guess. Vox Machina.
It's time.
Yes, it is the ending of Vox Machina.
There, something else ended.
Peacemaker. I haven't finished. I haven't seen
That
this
too.
yet.
It's
I haven't
good.
seen the finale yet. Is it?
It's very good.
We'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Have you seen it? Troy?
The last 3 episodes of Vox Machina were perfect.
Were they?
Yeah, the visuals on everything that happened were so good, and they set it up for season 2.
I did not. So I did not get on or wake up and binge it all day today.
Okay.
I'm on episode 8.
Okay, so you're almost done.
Yeah. I just got to the point where they broke people out of prison, or broke Archibald out of prison.
No mercy, Percy.
He's fucking scary in the show, man.
Oh, it gets worse. They kept in, because me and Jacob have been talking about it. They did change a decent amount of stuff, more or less for like to keep it more fluid and to keep like the action going, and not bore it down with a lot of backstory that honestly doesn't really matter. But there are some things that they kept in the show from the game. Oh,
I'm excited to see Scambo.
Also, the way they do their silent spells were actually really cool.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm excited.
so good, and I'm so ready for the rest of it. It's already in development. It's already ready to go. It's already confirmed.
I can tell you exactly where I am in the actual campaign.
Are
If you
you
guys don't mind
okay?
me spoiling the campaign a little bit.
Sure.
Snow, Devin, Jordi. Care if I spoil the Critical Role campaign season 1 from 10 years ago?
Of course not.
All right. So the last episode I watched, Scanlan met his daughter.
Oh
Kaylee.
man, yeah.
Very sad little mini
Mm.
arc there.
Mm.
And then they had found that skull in Krieg's old house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's trying to get Grog to make a wish. And then they get called for a council meeting, which is more of an announcement of King Uriel or Sovereign Uriel saying, "Hey, I'm going to step down, and the city council is going to rule Tal'Dorei." And as he does that, 2 streaks of black and red streak through the sky. About 13 seconds later, a white dragon comes in and crashes onto a mage's tower, and then about 15 seconds later, a fucking ancient green dragon drops down in front of the party and the rest of the council and kills half the council with one dragon breath.
Yo,
Takes half of everybody's health,
she don't mess around.
and as of right now, the group is running away.
Well,
I
like I
mean,
said, they set up for season 2.
Raishan, I think it's the ancient
Yeah.
green dragon's name is Raishan.
Yep. She badass.
all else I have to say is what Percy went through at the, I don't know if it's the last episode with fighting
With his
fighting
set-
his
with his
devil or
what?
demon or whatever it is.
Oh,
Ooh, that was
yeah.
fantastic.
They kept it in where he fought his patron.
good.
And it's so fucking cool too, because like he's standing there holding his gun, and then Cassandra's name gets burned into the side as he's holding it. Like, they kept it in.
It's
Like,
beautiful.
the
sentry scene?
visual. Ooh, oh yeah, the
Sentry-
visuals that they have painted in this show that they like translated in, so fucking good.
Yes.
And if anybody's watching Campaign 3, there is very big speculation that one of the people that were hung as Vox Machina is actually Laudna from Campaign 3 that Marisha plays.
Love Laudna.
Because the way she describes her backstory, it lines up perfect.
And we don't know
Because
we don't know what Laudna is right now, do we?
we know a little bit more.
I mean, I don't know because I don't watch Campaign 3 right now, but
Yeah, they've talked about it a little bit more. She is from Whitestone and was alive when all of Campaign 1 happened. And was described to wake up in a pile of dead bodies.
Didn't somebody died recently, didn't they, on Campaign 3?
Not I have not fully caught up yet. I know someone leaves,
I think
but yeah.
Robbie leaves.
Yeah. But he said he's not done. They're gonna do another 2-parter, Exandria Unlimited, and he's part of that.
Okay.
So I'm guessing he's going back to go be with Opal.
Exandria
And,
Unlimited.
yeah.
Good. I like Exandria Unlimited. I think it's good.
It's really good. Yeah, the visuals that they do like they're so fucking good. But so there are a lot of moments that are going to be coming up in the campaign that I am very ready to see animated and brought to life. You're about to hit one of the biggest Scanlan parts ever.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I guess it's still a little bit of ways away, but since Kaylee's involved now, it gets
I love Scanlan.
so good. So good.
Big Beast hand.
Which I love that they call it Scanlan's hand now in the show. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. Makes sense. Fucking riding around on a middle finger.
So
Is Scanlan still your favorite, Snow?
who?
Scanlan?
Percy was his favorite.
Percy was my favorite.
Oh, that's right. Percy was your favorite. Is he still your favorite?
Maybe.
Okay. The fact that they kept in that Grog has Craven Edge makes me so happy.
Craven Edge is great.
He picked it up and Ginny's like, "That's a bad sword, isn't it?" Like,
Is she watching the campaign?
she's watching campaign 2 right now.
Campaign 2. She decided not to do campaign 1.
Yeah, which I figured the quality was too low for her. She just couldn't keep her attention. Like me and Jacob were talking, when Matt's very good at describing things, and you can kind of picture it, but actually seeing it realized is just like, fuck. It has so much more weight onto it.
I didn't realize that half the people in Tal'Dorei were like brown. I thought they were all white people.
Yep.
Nope.
Gilmore.
Gilmore's fine as fuck, bruh.
Yes, he is. Why do you think Vex almost,
Almost got the Slurpee Slurp 9,000?
Vex? Listen. It's a sad moment when
I just saw it.
when he's like, "Nah, we can't do this."
I'm in love with someone else that doesn't love me.
Yep.
So, I've watched something. Just came out last week. It's called Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
Never heard of that.
Okay.
I've never heard of that movie. What's it about?
Oh, I'll get into it. So these kids, they're not kids. They're like trendy people, I don't know what you want to call it, Gen Xers or whatever. I don't know what you call them nowadays. They drive a Tesla, and
All right.
Okay.
they bought basically the town that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre happened in.
So they're influencers.
There you go, influencers. So they want to turn it into, a money-making town, so where everybody can come and hang out and, do all that thing. And they find that there's still a couple people still in the town. And one guy thought they had the title for said house, but apparently he didn't.
Mm.
And that's where the cannibalism started.
All right.
I just
I
wanted
like
to
the
put that in there.
Yeah, I like the call back there.
But the one surviving woman that played in the original 1974 is back in this one, and
Damn.
she has been on a mission to try and kill Leatherface this whole time, and she
So,
finally comes
Same
face to
story of Halloween.
they finally come face to face with him. So that happens, and there's one scene in the whole movie that's disgustingly awesome, and it involves Leatherface in a party bus,
And old dude says, "You do anything to us?"
and they're
Is that
all
the scene you're talking
and
about?
of course, nowadays everybody would be getting out all their phones and videotaping it and live streaming it, and that's what they did.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
And what'd they say?
something about if you touch me, bro, it's all on TV or something like that. I don't know.
If you try anything, you're canceled, bro.
Yeah, there it is.
What?
That hurts.
Uh-huh.
Oh
And
no!
That
I'll just leave it
hurts.
to the imagination of what happens after that. So
I don't want
the
to imagine
Leatherface.
anymore.
it's your typical, slasher film. Very,
Mm-hmm.
very typical. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the best, horror slasher film out there, but
It's not the same Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Sam Winchester in it.
no, of course not. But does a good job. So I'm gonna have to give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Oh yeah.
It's a direct sequel, I think, to the first movie, this 1974 movie. So
I'll check it out. It's on Netflix, right?
it is on Netflix. Just came out.
I will check it out and let you know how I feel about it.
I've seen the rest of the other Texas Chainsaw Massacres, and it holds up. So
This reminds me of Beach whenever I see it.
it sure does.
We've all been there.
What a sick freak.
All right, boys. You want to talk some
That was a good
wrestling
one.
now?
It's time.
All right.
Yeah.
I got some newses for you.
Give it to me.
Devin gave you some newses before, but I'll give you some more. The Hardys are coming back together. They're taking on the Edgeheads, Matt
Yep.
Cardona and Brian Myers, as well as Enzo and Big Cass.
Yep.
And
And this is they're calling this their final run.
there's also a little thing that might bring Jeff into AEW with Matt basically leaving Private Party the way that Jeff left the WWE. So
Okay.
could be
You
a
watch
little.
me at all, Snow?
I will get into that.
All right.
Buddy Matthews might be in AEW
I fucking hope
because there was
he
the
deserves to be in
promo
AEW.
that the House of Black did, I think, last week, a couple weeks ago,
Oh
where
yeah.
somebody was knocking on the door, and Buddy Matthews might be an All Elite.
I would rather Buddy Matthews being against House of Black, personally.
It's gonna be Swerve.
I hope. I hope
He-
he
He's
deserves
gonna
it.
be in House of Black.
He deserves it.
Hey, Logan Paul's gonna be at WrestleMania.
He sure is.
Hey.
I saw
He's
that.
the, he's the dashing teammate.
And apparently it's been confirmed that Stone Cold's taking on Kevin Owens, so
Yep.
supposedly.
Yes, done off. You know, it's gonna happen.
Chongo hates it, but I don't.
I don't hate it.
You said you hated it.
No, I didn't.
Really?
I just listened to the podcast today.
I literally
Oh.
said I'm cool with the match. I just don't want Kevin Owens to win or lose.
No. That's
Yeah,
not-
it is
You
what I said.
were against
said-
it.
Why? Stone Cold's gonna die. We don't want him to wrestle.
He probably is gonna die.
Hey man, if Lita can do it, Stone Cold can do it.
Lita's 10 years younger and has had
Okay.
10 less major issues.
That's not true. Lita had a broken neck.
No,
ever since
she didn't.
What?
No, she didn't. She's fine.
Shut up. I'm tired of you. Nobody broke their neck like Lita broke her neck. Lita scorpioned on only her neck.
I remember. She was doing a fucking tope suicida.
She broke her neck there. Also broke her neck filming a fucking TV show like Kyle XY or something.
I don't know what that is.
Apparently, not many people do.
All right, so CM Punk,
Well,
Bryan
maybe.
Danielson, Samoa Joe, and the Briscoes are going to be the first inductees into the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I'd say that's the right group.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
right choice.
They don't
Why?
yeah.
Why does every independent company have a Hall of Fame now?
Well, I really think if there was one, it would be ROH that needs it. I
Yeah.
don't think any others.
Maybe PWG?
No.
No?
Uh-uh.
I would say maybe GCW before anybody.
Hell no. Cody, they've been around for like 3 years.
That's fine.
Nobody's retired yet from them.
You got to be retired to be in the Hall of Fame.
Nick Gage. He's going to be first ballot.
And that's why they should never have a Hall of Fame.
So BTE, you're talking about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently people have pointed out that the Young Bucks might have cut a promo from Cody Rhodes' bus.
And at the end of it said, what happened to Cody? Where's Cody?
Huh.
I think it's a work. I've been saying it. I think it's a work.
It very well could be.
I think Cody's going to show up at fucking Revolution after Hangman Page and Adam Cole and just fucking take the belt.
Do they really gain a lot from it being a work, though?
Oh, yeah.
They gave the actual heels turn for Cody
Oh, fair. Okay.
And they get all the
Yeah.
news.
and all the
The hype.
news. And yeah. Is Cody going to show up at WWE? No, he returned to AEW. That's crazy. Turned down his WWE contract to go back to where he came from. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Whether or not we care about Cody Rhodes, a lot of people do.
Right. I
For
mean,
some
that's fair.
reason.
Look, man. Well,
I could be totally wrong. Cody could show up at fucking on Raw tomorrow night, but
I guess we'll see.
yeah,
He's gonna win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Yeah, he's gonna be chasing after the 24/7 championship.
Man, you know Cesaro beat Seth Rollins clean last year.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
Nothing good came from it either.
Is he hurt? I mean, listen, haven't watched.
Cesaro?
Yeah,
No.
is he? Didn't he beat Kevin Owens like the year before that or something?
Uh-huh. Cesaro's fine. They just don't like him. Vince doesn't like him
Can't imagine
Because
why.
he's a professional wrestler, not a superstar.
because he can't speak English very well.
Because he ain't Nikita Lyons, that's for sure.
Man, he's showy.
All right.
So you got some more?
No, that's it.
Jordi, you seen Nikita Lyons?
I have not.
You got to. Look her up on Twitter right now.
Yeah, right now.
I gotta see this reaction.
We doing
What's the name? Nikita Lyons?
Mhm.
Yeah.
2Ks. Why?
Hold up, something's happening on AEW, boys.
Hey, it's Buddy.
Is it?
Yep.
I can't see. It's still dark for me. It sure is.
sure
Thanks for
is.
spoiling it for me, Devin.
Jordi.
Mm. All right. Okay.
All right. So
Damn,
yeah,
buddy got a fucking pop.
Buddy
That
Matthews.
That shit about to turn you around, huh, Jordi?
We just gonna leave that up for the rest of the
Jordi got a date on Sunday, Devin.
I do. Or Saturday.
Saturday
Jordi got a date, huh?
with a female.
Oh shit. You about to be packing that sausage
shit.
inside the packaging.
I mean, it's been offered.
Hell yeah. Apparently, Buddy Matthews is all elite, and he is part of the House
Yeah,
of Black.
brother. He sure is. Beat the shit out of everybody, and Aleister Black is ugly.
So,
Malachi Black, whatever the fuck his name is.
Elimination Chamber happened in Saudi Arabia. Let's
It's
talk about it.
Bumping. There's a fucking concussion. I have a concussion from watching. Please tell me about Elimination Chamber and how Brock Lesnar wins the WWE Championship in 13 seconds.
Hey, man, you're getting ahead of yourself because we have Rey Mysterio versus The Miz.
Best match of the night.
And it was not even on the
Was
show.
it?
It was a pre-show.
Best match of the night.
Well, you're welcome.
Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns takes on Goldberg.
Goldberg's best match ever. Terrible match.
Isn't this the first time Goldberg has been submitted?
Yes.
I don't know. That's what I was saying here.
Everybody got that right, so congratulations.
It's almost like WWE is predictable.
You think that?
Not according to Cody's record.
That's because Cody goes against the grain and chooses the unpredictable option.
Hey, we
I
got
mean-
2 shows left, Cody.
All right. I'm gonna
Next
win it.
up, Women's Elimination Chamber. Alexa Bliss was the surprise entrant.
Yep.
It's a
but
shame. I mean, I love her, but it's a shame that's who I picked.
Bianca Belair did,
Yep.
in fact, win. It's going on to WrestleMania.
Did I pick
Cody got
that?
that right.
And
She's wrestling Becky.
Jordi is the only one that got that right.
Oh.
Who did I pick?
Picked Rhea.
Oh yeah, you did.
Damn. The one time I did not bet on fucking Bianca Belair. God damn it.
I think that the women's match was by far the better of the 2 Elimination Chamber matches.
Wow, well,
You turned your back on the queen and it bit you in the ass.
No, that's bullshit. I mean, good for her. I'm proud of her. But bullshit.
Yeah, I'm super hyped for Becky and Bianca. I think it'll be good.
Yeah,
whoa.
it should be a good match.
Is it going to be Becky or is it going to be Lita? We'll find out
Oh,
later.
that's true.
Naomi and Ronda Rousey takes on Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville.
Terrible. Terrible.
I mean,
That was bad.
Was it?
sounds bad.
It was
I
bad.
mean, Ronda Rousey only had one arm.
She sure did. And all the other 3 pro wrestlers that have been training for years to be pro wrestlers had both their hands, and they could not save it and make it better.
Ronda Rousey and Naomi took the W on that one, but Sonya Deville took the W for me. She was looking good.
She was. She was. We all picked Ronda, didn't we?
I don't think we picked that match because we didn't know it was gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
Falls Count Anywhere match: Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss.
Terrible. You see that fucking bump?
Thing bro's thick.
That
If he
shit
wasn't,
painful.
if he didn't work out his neck, he'd be dead.
Yeah, that shit looked painful.
Drew McIntyre did win, and
of course he did.
we all got that right. But I'd like to point out that both Chongo and Devin says they do not care. So
Still don't care.
Yeah.
The best part of that match was the botch.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
was there a pretty big botch in there?
Oh yeah.
You need to
Cody.
look at it.
He went to do a reverse Alabama slam, and Madcap Moss decided he was going to tuck for it, and he landed on his head.
Oh, I did see that.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like when people
Yeah.
it was like when people bump the Styles Clash wrong. You just got to stay flat. He said, "I'm gonna put my
Fucking
chin down."
Madcap Moss Callaway'd that shit.
Much worse than Callaway.
So-
Callaway Scorpion.
The
Yeah.
Raw Women's Championship match: Lita versus Becky Lynch.
This match wasn't terrible.
Started watching this in the car on the way to Ohio, on the way to Snow's house. Me and Tyron watched it.
This match wasn't terrible.
Loved it.
Did you?
I did.
I didn't love it, but it wasn't terrible.
Loved what I saw.
So Becky Lynch did overcome Lita,
Of course.
and Cody and Jordi got that wrong.
can't win them all.
Okay.
Nah, I suppose you can't.
Suppose you can if you wanted to, though.
And then we have the men's elimination chamber match.
Terrible.
I mean, were
I
you
wouldn't
expecting
say
it to
it
be
was
good though?
Terrible.
Yes.
I definitely wouldn't say it was good, but it wasn't terrible.
I disagree.
Yeah, big hate.
Yeah, I fucking hate
Me,
it.
me and Tyron. I called this match down to like a T. As soon as like before Brock came out, I told Tyron, and he can attest to this if we can ever get him to show up again and ask him. I said Brock's going to come out last and still get put in a pod, and that's why
Freaking first match too.
someone came out last and got put in a pod.
Yep.
That's
Liv Morgan.
that's a stupid
Or not
thing.
Liv
It's
Morgan, Alexa Bliss, sorry.
That's a very stupid thing. Didn't like.
Agreed.
And then as Bobby Lashley's taken out, and it's time for either Bobby or Brock to come in, and there's no Bobby, I said it's going to land on Bobby, and Brock's still not going to come in. And that's what happened until Brock broke out
Which
by
apparently
kicking the door
was
in.
a fucking anxiety attack, and he just wanted to get out.
I would.
Allegedly, who knows?
Brock
He
does.
kicked the door down.
Brock said himself.
Brock Lesnar does what Brock Lesnar wants. All right, and he is now your WWE champion.
He
Cowboy.
sure-
Yeah.
Hey man,
The
he's more
Cowboy, yeah.
of a fighting champion than Adam Page. So,
He hasn't defended the belt since he got it.
but he's
He only
wrestled
defended-
more this year.
He only defends it once every fucking 4 months. Adam Page
Hey.
defends it every time he wrestles.
But Brock Lesnar wrestles more than Adam Page.
They've had the same amount of matches.
You've wrestled 2 matches in a whole year, and you're the AEW champion. I expect more.
3 matches.
Oh,
What?
AEW said
Why
it was
do
2.
Why do you expect more from him but not from Brock?
Well, first off, Brock Lesnar's Brock Lesnar, and it's not
Mhm.
that I don't expect more from Brock Lesnar, because I do. I just know what I'm going to get with Brock Lesnar.
That's fair. That's fair.
With Adam Page is supposed to. Even when Adam Page wasn't champion, he wrestled like 3 times last year.
I know. Well, he got injured last year.
Is this motherfucker injured now?
I don't think so.
Then he needs to be fucking working. God
I
damn
agree.
it.
I said it in the chat that I agree.
Wrestled fucking Brian and Lance Archer.
He wrestled Preston too on Dark.
Who?
Preston.
That doesn't even fucking
Preston
count.
Vance on Dark.
It's a night off. That was a squash match.
Every single one of Brock's matches are squash matches except for the ones he wants to work.
That's
You're
every
not
match. Brock works.
Sometimes, yeah, he does.
So we have AEW Revolution coming up
Sure do.
next week. We'll do those picks. And then we have WrestleMania. 2 shows left to see who is the TOPTERTA Pick'em champion of the world.
I want my fucking belt. I can't wait
It's-
for Snow to come back and beat me.
Myself,
Clearly going to be me. so.
myself, Devin, and Jordi all went 4-1 for the Elimination Chamber. So
How'd I do?
Chongo went 3-2, and Cody went 2-3. So
Which 2 did I fuck up on?
you picked the women's elimination chamber wrong, and you picked the men's elimination chamber wrong.
Who'd I say for the men's?
Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah. Forgot he was champion.
Cody, you got that wrong as well because he said Bobby as well.
Damn.
Jericho looking good today.
I told you last week he was looking slim.
Jericho looking good today.
All right, so my last bit of wrestling news. Last weekend at Midwest Championship Wrestling, myself and Devin Bliss. We
did.
We showed up with old buddy Brian Carson to open up the show because, you know, who else would you get to open up the show? Brian challenged Ryder Reed for a career versus title match. And then we challenged 2 bums who I don't even know the names of to a tag team match. And of course we won. Because why wouldn't we? Because we're the best.
That's right.
Sacrifice
don't
my
forget
knee pad, but it's
Promo.
fine.
Snow cut a promo so hard, fierce and amazing that his knee pad literally shattered on his leg. It exploded. Seams flew everywhere like they were streamers.
Mm-hmm. And then we accompanied our boy Brian Carson at the main event. And Ryder Reed is no longer a professional wrestler, so
It's not
Okay.
Rest in peace.
I might have hit him with the chair to cost him his career, but that's neither here nor there.
That sounds like semantics to me.
I may have been hit with his finish, but as he was laying on the ground and we were about to leave, and he was looking up at the lights, now retired, I took a bump right next to him and said, "Look, I'm hurt too." And then I said, "I'm hurt." And then
some little kid flipped off, gave us the finger. A girl,
little finger right in my face. Little like.
Heard there was a return this past weekend in Midwest Wrestling as well.
I'm not done talking. All right.
Little girl, she's still crying. Not even a little girl. I think she's a fucking adult. She's still crying.
She was
right now
weeping.
I mean, full on like wailing, like family died.
Like I just shot their dog.
Like you just shot her parent.
Like, hey man.
Damn, Snow, why'd you do that?
I don't know, man.
I would have done the same thing.
But yeah, we did have a very, very exciting return.
Last time I was at Midwest, they booed me because I said they stunk.
They're just mad because it's true.
Literally.
But we did have a nice, exciting return to professional wrestling as Chris Castle came back and wrestled a match in 2022. So
He did. I wish you guys could have seen his fish out of water bump.
He took a stunner like the man, you know.
He took a stunner like Scott Hall, but in reverse.
He got all of his stuff in too. So
of course, what I say. How long did he have? How much time did he have?
He came to the back. He said, "Felt like I went fast out there."
How much time did he have?
7-8 minutes maybe.
I don't know.
And he got it all in.
Hey man, I see him hit the Blue Thunder Bomb. I hit him. He did his old, gimmick thing where he hits the corner and jumps on the turnbuckle thing. And
he did it. He had his comeback and he hit a I don't know, a dragon whip or whatever.
He hit a German too, man. He looked like Chris Castle 2018 out there. So
good.
Hopefully, hope to see him.
Hope he comes back.
Many more shows. So
I'm ready for you guys to team up. Me and Snow need a challenge. The Awakening needs a challenge.
Hell yeah!
I'll beat you up with Chris Castle.
Yeah,
please.
The high spot heroes.
Since I'm not allowed to be in the Awakening.
You are allowed to be in the Awakening.
Just not in Midwest.
Yeah. You can ask. Just ask Jay. You need to call him on Facebook Messenger.
I will. Like, hey Jay, I'm part of the Awakening too.
Can I team up with Snow and Devin?
And Brian,
Can I be the mouthpiece?
I could be.
Please,
So,
man.
Ryder Reed told me that I don't know, Snow may have been there. Told me that me and Snow were like
Undisputed
Kyle.
Era.
Yeah, I was Kyle O'Reilly and he was Roderick Strong. Snow was Roderick Strong.
Good compliment.
And Brian came up and said, "Yeah, and I'm like Adam Cole. I'm the mouthpiece." Which, sure, I mean he's an AIW, so he can say whatever he wants.
Hey, man, I'm just having fun out there.
That's
all we're doing.
He was much happier this month than he was last month, so
Yes.
he was more enjoyable to be around.
Well, he didn't have to wrestle somebody.
No, he wrestled a professional wrestler.
Right.
Former professional wrestler, my mistake. Because he's retired and we did it.
Well, I had talked to Brian before his match with Jimmy, and I was like, I was like, hey dude, what's up? And he was like, I was like, you good, man? And he was like, yeah, I just don't feel like wrestling this fucking guy. I'm like, all right.
I would have taken one for the team. But, you know, I'm
Chris
just a team player.
Jericho's called Eddie Kingston Edward.
But yeah.
That means Brian Carson has retired two of the biggest stars in Midwest Championship Wrestling in 2 months.
He was the first.
Well, not biggest stars, but like most loved with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy? He's loved.
Yeah, he was the commissioner,
Now,
brother.
who's going to be the hero
I guess I'll step up.
that stops us? All right, Jordi, please round us out with some words of wisdom.
All right. Since I'm the token astrophysicist, I have a Neil deGrasse Tyson quote for you. We're all connected to each other biologically, to the Earth chemically, and to the rest of the universe atomically.
It's the most astrophysicist shit you could say.
Is it? Because there wasn't even a star mentioned in that.
It is. It's the most astrophysicist I could say.
Damn, so he's an astrophysicist, so all we can talk about is stars, Cody?
No, you're right.
That's a bit jobist, isn't it?
Jobist.
Very
Yep.
job careerist.
You're right.
Damn. All right, man. Let's take it home.
I'm gonna take you. Oh. Son of
All right. It's time to go home, boys. Go follow us on Twitter at TOPTERTA. Go support us on any of the podcasting platforms that you desire. Go rate it. Give us a 5-star rating wherever you can, please, so we can support ourselves.
Support our Patreon.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Go follow me on all those social medias, especially on TikTok where I do food reviews. I got one coming. It's not as cool as what I usually do, but it's coming. All right. At the Beast Snow. All social medias, please.
Follow me on Twitter at wise_talks_. I've been saying some funny things lately.
He sure has.
Yes.
Because work is funny.
Follow me at on Twitter at Chongo Pro. You can come to Chicago, Illinois on March 5th to see me live as I beat some people up.
All right. I am T Gingerbread Man on the Twitters. Also, Saves the Day Artwork has a new line of things out now for D&D or other RPG character sheets. We are working on customizable ones too, so
they look sweet.
They're
pretty
awesome.
cool.
I have one. You should get one too.
She's pretty much been nonstop working on these for the past week. Yeah, they're great. I know a lot of people, might not like doing the D&D Beyond thing and want to use the actual sheet.
Caleb.
And yeah, they're customized to each class as to druids have the wild shape, like how many uses you have, what your challenge rating that you can do is, all that kind of stuff. She has also done some multi-class stuff, like with the ranger and wizard, like a certain Morbio that we know. Actually, none of you know because you've never heard about him. But
Septimus has.
well, yeah, but the populace listening has not.
Well, maybe you should let me record it and upload it onto YouTube.
Yeah, that sounds like sadness. Anyway, but
Literally the best DM I've ever had. Literally the best DM I've ever had.
But they are for 3 pages, $5, and it's downloadable, so you can print it off however many times you want and customize it how you want. But for the download up to 3 pages, it is $5. So go do that.
Also, don't forget to shop at Gilmore's Glorious Goods.
Yes, or Pumont Souls, whichever.
And you can follow me on social media, anywhere social media is available, at SexyDevyB. I'm going to knock out this Lord of the Rings quote, because it's a good one. Tolkien originally only received $62,500 for the movies, which is like $150 million short. They had to file a lawsuit to get the rest of it.
Yeah, the house is a little light, bro.
Hey, bub, this envelope's it's not as full as I thought.
Hail Satan.
You should.
Sorry, I thought we were done.
No, we didn't say goodbye to the people. All right.
Whoops.
Bye. Have a beautiful
Bye, people.
time.